Getting off to work early because Abby has a little Seder today, so I really hope that I can make it. So I didn't tell her I was going, but I think I'm going to surprise her and show up. It's her model Seder. I don't know if they do one next year. I thought she would really enjoy this.
Dear City of Côte Saint-Luc, I hate you. You didn't plow this. This is kind of difficult.
So I went to the Seder and it was the most adorable thing I've ever seen. The teacher put so much work into it. It was crazy. They made their own Haggadah. There were like different page colors. So the teacher was like, okay, everybody turn to the yellow page. And it was just brilliant. Abby was so thrilled to see me. My mom came and it was awesome. It was really cool.
Beans on toast. It's not going to be good for anybody this afternoon. Actually, I work alone. I feel that I need to vlog more, but the reality is, this has been the most significant break in my day thus far. I get up, get the kids ready, we go, we rush, we drop off, I rush back, I sit down, I rush up, get lunch, I rush back upstairs, kids come home, I rush to make dinner, I finish making dinner. Sometimes I'm still working. This week has been particularly bad. Put the kids to bed, rush back downstairs, fall asleep here, go upstairs, go to bed, wake up, repeat. I think it's been about 3 weeks in a row now. No, we broke. When did we go? We went out on the weekend recently. Yeah. Anyways, Passover's coming up. That'll be a complete cluster F, and that will keep everything fresh and new because, oh, my plant's dying. And I have me. I had to water my plant, but I don't want to overwater it because I didn't want that to happen. I gotta, ring, down, shoes, wrong feet, everything's falling apart. I gotta finish my lunch now. I don't want to, you want to watch me eat here? Canned baked beans. Maple flavor, I believe, and tomatoes. No pork. Of course there's no pork. I'm not using the meat stuff. It's just dairy stuff. There couldn't be pork in it. Hey, Jewish people. You know who you are. Got a question for you regarding that whole milk and meat thing. Oh, I already know the answer, but it's an interesting question nonetheless. We were told this rule, you can't eat milk, you can't cook the baby in his mother's milk. Yeah. Originally this only applied to red meat, I guess. That's just mammals. Does it apply to mammals only? Are we allowed to eat shark? I don't think we are. Well, there's obviously the mammals we're not allowed to eat. And then at some point we added chicken to that mix because, from what I understand, it got too confusing for people, which is troubling. There's a lot of confused Jews out there. The whole no corn thing over Passover because you could confuse it for flour. Y'all, labels exist. They're a thing. Moving on. How is breading chicken still allowed? I mean, really. That takes the whole cooking in the mother's milk, like unfertilized siblings. Like, it's gross, if you're so inclined. My shoes are still on the wrong feet, and I'm hungry.
The sun is out. It's really beautiful. So much back and forth today, which is lovely. And actually, we're going to meet somebody we haven't seen in a long time. But I've been sitting at my desk for a few days. That's why it's been so crazy. I think everything has just been amalgamating to today.
Tova is still out with the girls. She picked up her mummy and is doing a couple things. Didn't tell me, because could I possibly worry about her whereabouts? No. Not at all. So I'm making soup. You guys are stuck looking at me in the basement all the time, so I thought, look at this, I'm upstairs. I do this every day. Carrot, ginger, and leek soup. Step 1. Step 2. Step 3. Want to see how we get there? Of course you do. Careful, it's going to be loud. No one likes loud sounds. Now, when vushing hot soup, it's always very important to take the little thing out of there, out of the lid, and I normally use a napkin, face cloth, dish towel, that's it. But then it gets dirty, so I just picked up the garbage bag. Why is it important to do that, you ask? I'm glad you asked. Even though you didn't, because you never leave comments. Because hot soup, closed lid, vooshy vooshy, explosion. Every time. Go on, ask me how many times I did it. Once. Because really, once should be all you need.
I will wear it to work. Abby made me a bracelet. It's very pretty.
It's too close to your hand. It's supposed to be like this.
Oh, thanks. Becky is feeding herself soup. Do you know that Daddy called me looking for us? Because he wasn't sure where we were because I was so late today. And he got worried.
Daddy, tomorrow bring Rebecca another sippy cup. Emma, do you want to know what happened? She was sucking, she was just biting her sippy cup.
No need to
And then there was a big hole in the top of this sussy cup at the top of the sippy cup of the top where you drink it. She was biting on it, and then there became a big hole.
Andrew's been telling me that I need to place my order for meat for our Seders.
No, you're not listening. You're definitely not listening. I told you 3 days ago that it was too late to place your order and that you should go as soon as possible, but don't leave it any later than tonight. Because if you even go today, it's going to be a madhouse. And if you go later in the week, like Sunday or Monday, forget about it. And now you just told me you called them, and I don't know what you're going to say, but I'm assuming they laughed at you. And they said, ma'am, well, you'll have to come in and see what we have.
They don't have any brisket or turkey left.
No kidding.
But it's okay, I called J&R. They're not taking orders, but they said come in.
Imagine.
No.
So what are you doing? You're dipping your bread in soup? Who's so smart? I feel like I can have the camera rolling because we have to talk about some stuff that have to be done before Passover.
All right, well then turn it off so we don't waste this valuable time in the vlog.
Emma, look how many bracelets. So, Abba,
I keep trying to take photos and I keep taking video. Abby, can you stop yelling? Are you playing which?
So she's playing mommy where she's like in her heels and sweeping. I don't sweep in my heels.
You don't have heels. I'm glad I haven't had a first day at work in a while because I remember my first day at work, which was over 10 years ago now. Guess how many people celebrated my anniversary? And, monumental, you know, decade. And, bitter, a little bit.
How can you be bitter?
I think mediocrity needs to be rewarded. At any rate, I just remember being bombarded with names. Oh, you should talk to this person about that, and that person about that, and that person about that. And I was just like, names.
What are you eating from the floor?
Hello.
Hello.
What are you eating?
Yeah, Nana. What's crazy?
We spent so much money on meat. Well, I didn't know, you didn't tell me to get the bad cut of meat.
It's garbage meat always. I'm really not used to that door being there anymore, and quite frankly, I don't like it.
I have to say I don't like it either. I feel like it closes off our kitchen a little bit. Like it was more open with it off.
Well, we have to hide that food, though.
You want to empty it all out?
No, that's why I said we have to hide it.
Okay. Well, I thought you were being facetious.
I am. It's ridiculous.
It's not ridiculous.
No, it is.
You're not supposed to have any hummus, and you're not
No,
supposed to,
it's ridiculous. Please don't try argue away that it's not ridiculous. You know it's ridiculous.
I don't think it's ridiculous to keep it like in a room.
So ridiculous.
How do you know that there won't be any cross-contamination? Just the other day something fell.
Oreo cookies.
That's for you.
Fruit and nut.
Good for you. You said surprise me, so I didn't know. So I got you a few things.
Dover Goes Shopping comes back with fruit and nut, Haagen-Dazs, cookies, cake, wine. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night. Did you guys see my nice little fancy bracelets?
I don't get one because I'm a boy.
You don't get one because you're a boy. Isn't that hilarious?
So lame. Look at that.
Hi everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I want to do it again and again.